Hi, my name is Viviana Vieira, and I'm gonna talk about the day I moved to the United States. And here is my audience. I moved to the United States almost 11 years ago on October 12th, 2012. This day it was overcast, it was raining a lot, and I was concerned about what I was going to wear to the airport. I decided to go with an easy blue jeans that were comfortable enough for the long journey, and a chic blouse that I was also allowed to put a jacket on. I used my favorite purse of sneakers, and doing all of this errands that I was running around the house. My dog was sensing that something was unusual, that there was like unusual activity, and he was concerned and crying a lot, going after me. After everything was packed and we put everything inside the car, we embarked our trip to the airport. The airport is only 4 hours from my house, but because it was pouring rain, it took almost 6 hours to get to it. During this time, my friends and family were talking. I was in the car with my mom, my stepdad, and my two best friends, which I was lucky enough that they ended up moving to the United States years after. The atmosphere was nervous, and everyone was pretending to be cheerful and happy about the whole journey, even though we were all dying inside. My two best friends bundled up in their jackets, shared stories, and joked to light up the mood. At the airport, I was able to see the harsh fluorescent light making everything so real. It was the moment I was about to embark to a new life, to a brighter future. After check-in, I decided to wait until the last minute to go to the gate. So I asked my friends and my relatives to go have breakfast. And during the breakfast, I found out some of my other friends decided to go to the airport to also say goodbye to me. It was funny and emotional because of the rain outside. They were all messy. After my friends arrived to the airport together with my brother and my sister-in-law, it was such a funny and emotional moment because I was super excited that they were there, and I was able to give them a last hug before my next visit to Venezuela. And also, they look all messy due to the rain outside. It was a pouring rain. After I said my goodbyes and I went through security, I got into the plane, and as soon as I got in the plane, I took out letters that all my friends wrote for me. And God, the rain came into my eyes. I couldn't stop crying. The whole trip from Venezuela to Atlanta, which was my first stop. Once I got to Atlanta, I went to look for my dog who had to fly in cargo. Once getting to the place where I pick up my dog, I found out he wasn't there. Turns out he had bitten someone, and they had to make sure they were both okay before handing him to me. After a long 3 hours, I was able to be reunited with my dog and embark my way into New Jersey. Once I got in New Jersey, one of my friends, my mom's friends, picked me up, and we were able to go home and finally rest. I still go back to this day to see how far I have come. I came to the US without knowing any English, without knowing what was going to happen to me, without knowing if I will have a bright future or not. And just the fact that I'm able to be doing this speech today in English and present it to the class is a huge achievement for me. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see everyone around.